University professors in the United States, those kind of people that you're going to be spending a lot of time with or a lot of time in front, what's to say about them? And I dedicated a specific video here because it's different of the notion of a professor that you may have in mind when you didn't grow up in the United States. And chances are you didn't, otherwise you wouldn't be watching a channel that says studying in the US as an international student. To get right in there are two types of professors in the United States. There is the usual academic, somebody that has a PhD, that's a professor, right? Somebody that has academically mastered their field and now gives back. But then there is the second type, and the second type is a lot more hands-on. I want to specifically talk about the adjunct professor. It's a concept, the adjunct professor, of somebody who is still in the field working, or who has a lot of work experience outside of the university and then did nothing but a didactical or pedagogy diploma on top to be allowed or able to teach. You know, because having experience in your mind and bringing it across are two different things. So an adjunct professor is an expert in their field who then presents the knowledge to a university as an expert. They are still called professors and ought to be treated with the same respect. And I'm going to give you an example of what an adjunct professor could be and what kind of benefit they could be for you as an international student in the United States that you could never have outside of the US. So I had a story back in 2010 when one of my professors walked into the classroom. If you were with us, you would hear him say, "My name is Mr. I'm going to call him Mr. X. I'm not allowed to disclose any names here. I'm running an online marketing company on the side, and I'm looking for interns. I'm going to hire the best 2 students of this class in our company as an intern. So do your best." And I was like, wow, that's hands-on. So he was using the university also to work on projects that he was doing with his customers, which is an added benefit for everyone. The project, the customer out in the real world got something where 20 students worked in. That's like we were 20 students in this class versus just one brain. You know, we could bring a lot of fresh perspectives to the table, but every one out of us, 20 students in this class, knew that what we learned was relevant, what was actually relevant. We didn't have a textbook. It was an HTML5 programming class. You know, I studied communications, so I had to learn a little bit about how to program websites. But I knew that at the time, what I was learning wasn't theoretical. That happens with a lot of academic professors. They may have learned something that is not too tangible, but that class specifically was taught by a professor that came from the field. And this is one example, but it goes for anything. Another professor I had was somebody who has actually won an Academy Award for script writing. He wrote several movies, and he was a professor for script writing. He was also teaching English and character development on paper. So hands-on, because he has done it at Hollywood. And he now got back to a university because he said, "I've learned so much. I'm in my 70s. I'm not an academic, but I'm somebody who has mastered the craft of writing scripts," and he gave it back. That's an experience I want to share. This is why I've started this company, Epro 360, that sponsors this channel, which is why we have started this channel. And the channel is there for you to subscribe to it when you like it. It's for you to give it a thumbs up when you like the videos. And specifically, it's there for you to have a really short way to speak to us about your US study dreams, have your questions answered for free. There is a link under this video where you can find a time to speak to one of our experts. Please do if you don't want this video to be a waste of your time, and we would love to speak to you soon. Bye.